This is my main account. I started this account while I was in college to have something to AFK while I was doing homework or playing Call of Duty or anything along those lines. And here we are, no idea how many years later, with one skill left to max. Welcome to the adventures of a maxed main. Hello gamers, and welcome to episode 4 of Adventures of a Maxed Main, I believe this is. We just finished up level 96 Slayer. We finished the worm task that we had. That got us the level. It was only like another 70 kills, so we're basically 0% of the way through 96. I'm going to try to speed up my Slayer a little bit. I'm going to cut down on the bosses just a tad. Like, I'm not going to force myself to do Sire the entire time. I'm not going to force myself to do all of KQ. I'm going to try to speed it up just a little bit because it's a million XP to the level, and I'm ready to be max already. But before we get into the Slayer as well, we are going to sell our wonderful loot tab from the last video. If you watched the last video, you know we got absolutely spooned. I'd recommend you watch it before we bust into this loot tab. But before we get the loot tab, we have some brimstone keys to open up. We're going to head over to the chest and open them up before we do anything else. I expect to get absolutely no uniques here and just stack up a little bit of extra money. We'll see how it goes. But I think the drop rate of anything is 1 in 100 or 1 in 200 maybe? Not exactly sure. It's one of the two. I want to say 200. I love this chest, but I don't really like doing Konar Slayer. Oh, we didn't get lucky, as expected. And speaking of Konar Slayer, I'm also going to put a little bit of a focus on getting some Slayer points as well. I have 2 more Slayer helms to make from the tasks last episode. I got Alchemical Hydra heads, and I got a Cowfight head as well. So I have those 2 helmets to make. I'm going to try to get the points for those. If we get up to like 2,500 Slayer points, I'll probably go ahead and make the masks because I don't do that much skipping and such outside of the tests that I really don't want to do. So we'll see how it goes. And before we go ahead and jump into this loot tab that I did not show you guys in the bank video, if you watched that, if you didn't watch that, go ahead and do so you guys know exactly where we're starting off for 2023. Before we get into the loot tab, I'm going to go ahead and see exactly how much we made from the Konar chest, the brimstone chest. I just tried to sell coins. As we sell these palm tree seeds, we see we made 3.9 mil almost. 3,867,000. I feel like it's pretty lucky. I don't know what the average chest is worth, but I honestly feel like that's pretty lucky for 40. Something like that. We had a lot of really good drops. We had a lot of dragon arrow tips. And with that being said, we're going to jump into beautiful loot tab. Oh my goodness, what a level. What a level. We still got pretty spooned throughout the entire thing. Nothing insanely valuable in here. You can see the guide price says it's only 40 mil. But there is some loot in that's not in this tab that we got from the level as well. If you guys watched the video, you know what we got. We got an Armadillo pet, an Kree-Aura pet, and the Kraken pet last video. Which, let's be honest, the Kraken pet is kind of expected. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sell this entire tab. Here's everything that we got. I'll scroll through slowly so you can see it. This is from the entirety of 95 to 96 Slayer, solely at Konar. Got a Hydra Leather, a couple of eyes, both of the things from Drake. They're nice. Archer's Ring. We got a Smoke Battle Staff. I thought we got 2 Smoke Battle Staffs. Did we get 2? Ah, crap. What happened to the other one? I watched my clip back from getting the Smoke Battle Staff, and I really hope that the previous Smoke Battle Staff was on the previous level, because I don't know what happened to it if it was also on this level. Hopefully it was on the previous level. And on top of all of this, we also got 1 Armadillo helmet and an Armadillo chestplate as drops. I don't think there was anything else big that we got. I think those are the really big ticket items that we got this level. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sell it all. See how much we end up with. all of the normal loot has been sold off. As you can see, the only thing left in here is this Hydra's Eye. What? Oh, that has this high outgoes. A Hydra's Eye and this one cache of runes that I don't want to sell because I like the way it looks in the tab. 40.5 mil, pretty much right on the nose. I dumped damn near everything just because I didn't want to sit here and wait. There were some stacks that were really, really expensive. Like I had like 3.5 mil worth of dragon bones that I still just dumped. But that is all of the loot aside from this armadillo helmet and this armadillo chest plate. This whoopsies, that's the wrong one. This armadillo helmet is going to bring us a solid, let's just put it in like that and see what happens. Nice. A solid, holy crap, 8.3 mil. That is awesome. And I got spooned that, so that is sweet. And this, we're just going to put it in for mid, and it is going to bring us all 33 mil. I understand why people enjoy bossing so much, because this is so satisfying. Getting a huge drop and seeing the price of that 33 mil, I think that is the biggest drop I've ever gotten, honestly. It feels so good. So our loot from that Slayer level is 81.5 mil, give or take a little bit. It's close enough to 81.5. 81.4 mil, 81.5 mil, same difference. That is insane. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this money. I kind of want to buy a Fang. How much is the Osmumten's Fang right now? This has it at 66 mil, so I'm going to hold off for a minute buying that. I don't think there's really any other upgrades that I would like. I'm pretty much fully upgraded, so I guess we will get that if we get a task where it's useful. You're a daddy, my friend. It is so nice. And oh, bio. Please give me something back. But before we do that, I'm gonna guys waiting. I unlock these. We are going to get the alchemical Hydra head Slayer helm before we do anything else. I'm definitely gonna prefer that over the cow fight hat. The is honestly pretty. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna buy that for 1,000 points. I've already got my Slayer helm here. Going to go over to Nightmare Zone. We're going to do it before putting it together just to make sure I don't mess it up. I don't want to waste the head, even though I got a second one, but still don't want to waste it. With our new Slayer helm unequipped now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get a task from my friend here, Dura Daddy, a cow fight queen. Nice. We're going to go ahead and do 45 of them. That's not too bad. It'll take 2 or 3 hours, so we can knock that out very quick. Very much. I may or may not have forgotten to get the final kill on camera, but that's okay. We finally finished the KQ. Not really anything special from it. I did get a Dragon 2H, but that's not really anything we write home about. It's like, I don't know, 130k, maybe. I don't even know how much it is. I'm just guessing. It could be way more than that. I don't know. Lizardman? Nice. Oh my god. It actually happened. I am super lucky on this. I have no idea what my KC is. Oh my god, I'm not even... You know what? I don't even think it's funny that I got the drop. I mean, it is funny that I got the drop. But the part that makes it funny is this interaction up here. Because one of my clan mates invited someone to the clan. And I said, oh, new blood. And then one of my long-standing clan mates said, kick Justice for being a shitty host. I said, no, you can't kick me because I'm famous. Totally trolling, of course. And then literally the kill after I said that, I got the Dragon Warhammer. That is just, oh, chef's kiss. That is golden. Sitting here and I'm ready for the end of the task, and I completely forgot to hit the recorder. But that's the end of the task, and I guess you could say we got kind of lucky at task. I guess it says it's gonna be totally accurate, but it says 1,070. We got it around 90 KC on the tracker, so about 50 kills ago. We got it about 1,020-ish KC, 1,015-ish. That's only a little bit lucky. We're not too far under the drop rate. Cave Horrors, I mean, that's not great, but it's a pretty quick task. I can get it done pretty quickly, so I'm gonna knock that out. Cave horror task all done and dusted. Nothing to show for it, but that's okay. Yeah, I kind of got spooted Dragon Warhammer. Not sure if you guys noticed that or not. That's spooked. Dragon Warhammer Water Fiends. Hail to the no. I am not doing Water Fiend. I'm pretty sure these are a really low weight. I'm gonna check. Okay, so these are the absolute lowest weight that Duradel can possibly assign. The only other things that have the same weight is Adamant Dragons, Mutated Zagamites, Rune Dragons. And it's a weight of 2, which is basically nothing. So we're just gonna skip this for 30 points. And see what he's gonna give us instead. Anku, that's quick. Super quick Anku task in the bin. Back to Duradaddy for another task. Blue Dragons. I'm going to do as much Vorkath as I can stand in this task, and then I'm just going to finish it off at the regular Blue Dragons. Regular Blue Dragons are super tasks, but Bunny sounds pretty good too. So the Blue Dragon task completed. I did about half of it at Vorkath, but got tired of it. About 60-something kills left to go, so I just figured I'd finish it here at the normal Blue Dragons. Don't want to burn myself out. With that being said, we are going back to Duradel to get another task. And he's going to give us Zagamites. Black Dragons. I think we can handle 45 KBDs. 45 KBDs slain in the name of loot. We got an elite clue to show for it. We're going to knock that out as soon as we get another task from our good friend Duradaddy. To find the Crumja Gloves. He's going to give us Fossil Island Wyverns this time. I had to guess. And I was exactly right. 220 gargoyles, just like I said. I'm just sitting here chilling, finishing up my gargoyle task. I wasn't ready for it to be finished. I did about 50 kills at Grotesque Guardians, but ended up rage quitting them because I died there with about 10 kills worth of loot on the floor. I wasn't picking it up because I was just gonna do it all at once, and came back to bite me in the butt. So we just finished off the rest of the gargoyles at the normal boys, just to get it done with, get it over with, and we can move on to something else. And that something else is going to be Lizard Men. Are we going to get 2 Dragon Warhammers? Probably not. Final Lizard Man kill of this task. Nothing to show for it except for a bunch of gold pieces. However, no big red hammer. So sad, never ever lucky. But Abyssal Demons. So I thought about it for a second, and I'm just going to go ahead and skip the Abbey Demons. I don't want to do Sire. I want a task that's probably going to be a little bit faster, because Abbey Demons are pretty slow. I guess we're just going to go ahead and skip it this time. Cave Kraken. I literally just said I wanted a faster task, but I ain't saying no to Cave Kraken. I didn't exactly expect to get anything, but got a Trident of the Seas full. Very nice. The final Kraken for this task is completed. Didn't take too terribly long. And the only thing we got, my clanmate got 99 thieving. Congrats, my guy. Alright, Duradaddy, go ahead and give us, what are you gonna give us? You're gonna give us a Tazar task. That's what you're going to give me. Sukwas. That's not even close. Sukwa task all done and dusted. We got a hard clue to show for it. Literally took like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes because of the cannon. Super quick, super easy. And we're going back to Blue Dragons. I don't think I'm going to do any Vorkath this time around. I'm really not feeling bossing right now. I'm going to go, I'm going to slaughter the normal dragons, get it done with, get it over with real quick. Blue Dragon task all completed. Didn't take too terribly long. We're going to Duradaddy. He's going to give us... Where's my dog? He's going to give us Cave Horrors. That's what Aberrant Specters. Okay, I guess. That's quick, I think. You guys are probably just as tired of these clips as I am, but these are the clips that I end up with. We are finished with the Aberrant Specters task. We're on our way to see Duradaddy. Nothing really to share from this task. I got one superior, bunch of herbs as expected. And Duradaddy is going to give me Zagamites this time. Abyssal Demons. I skipped those earlier. I'm going to skip them again. Really not feeling Abbey Demons. Very strange because I enjoy myself some Abbey Demons. So, with the Zagamites, neck reels. Holy, I cannot say no to that. Absolutely will not. Neck reel task just finished, and I'm finishing off this last neck reel just so I don't leave one of them half killed. Oh, hopefully I get a Dust Devils task to back that up. That'd be pretty nice. Get a little bit of faster XP. Dust Devils, Black Demons, holy crap. So we're just gonna pretend like I didn't cancel that. And we're gonna go to Drakes. Drakes aren't great, but they're not awful, so I'll do Drakes. Final kill of the Drakes task. Honestly, not too bad of a task. I don't mind doing Drakes at all. They're a little bit slow. That task took me about an hour, but honestly, could be much, much worse. And I keep saying that I'm going to be going to Konar for some extra points, and I keep not doing it. But I missed it by like 2 tasks. I'm going to try my best to try to get some Konar tasks, because those extra points are really, really nice. Blue Dragons, man, why? End of the Blue Dragons task. Insert the most standard back to Duradaddy quote you've ever heard in your life, in which Duradaddy of all Duradaddies is going to give us a Jad task. Hey, look at that, man. I knew it. I called it this entire time. Jad task. Jad task is completed, obviously. And I accidentally got a near miss as well, which is where you have to tank a hit from Jad. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Oh, here we are. He hit me for a whole 2. I was very scared for my life. I half tried to get the speed task as well. Half an hour. I honestly don't know when or if I'll ever get that. I don't plan on doing masters. So it's just kind of one of those things where I'm going to try. If I get it, cool. If not, whatever. Mithril Dragons. That's a very tough one to follow up. I don't know if I can complete that. The very difficult Mithril Dragon task is over. We have about 21 Mithril bars to show for it, but that's pretty much where the list ends. And what, did I not teleport to see Duradaddy? Oh, I did. Okay. Duradaddy is going to give us Dust Devils, right? Close. Close. I think I'm going to do Armadillo, though. Well, you know what they say. When it rains, it absolutely pours. That is another Armadillo. Chestplate for the loot tab. That's the task over with, and we got basically nothing. I mean, unless you considered another Armadillo chestplate, nothing. Duradaddy, here we come for some Fossil Island Wyvern worms. Okay. These worms are so uneventful that I finished the task and I killed an extra 1 or 2. I used some bracelets of slaughter because I don't mind this task, honestly, and the bones are not super expensive, but they're worth a pretty decent amount, so I decided to use the bracelets of slaughter, but Duradaddy will be giving me my next task. Duradaddy, what are you going to be giving me this time? Gargoyles? Okay. The last time I rage quit my task because I died with a bunch of loot on the ground. Let's not do that this time. I just finished a trip at the Grotesque Guardians, and I got myself a new collection log slot, the Granite Gloves. Task is completed. 202 gargoyles. I did about 50 at the Grotesque Guardians before I couldn't stand doing them anymore. Got a hard clue on the last kill, as you very clearly saw. But before we do that, we're going to get another task from Duradaddy. He's going to give us Drakes, quick and easy. I am hella reclined in my chair right now because I got a dog sitting on my lap, but that is it for the Drake task. I don't even have room to pick up my thing right now, and I need to not die. But Duradaddy will be giving us something else. What you got for us? Basilisks? Do I want to do that? That's such a long task. So I decided to do the Basilisk task so I could focus on my Iron Man account and AFK on this one. It worked out pretty well for me. I didn't get anything from the Hydras, but I made some pretty good progress on the Iron, which you guys will be seeing eventually. No idea when you guys will see that, but you'll see what drops I got. I got something pretty nice. So eventually you guys will see that. But for now, we are not going to see the Water Fiend. That is absolutely not happening. Let me see, is this my... Ooh, this is my 580th task, so I'm actually going to go see Konar. Is it worth coming to see Konar for this task? Probably not, but maybe she'll be kind and give us something. Vorkath. Okay, I really don't want to do a ton of Vorkath right now. 45 Vorkath will take probably 3 hours. I guess 45 Vorkath isn't that bad, so I'll go ahead and I'll do 45 Vorkath. Final kill of the Vorky task. We get an extra 5k Slayer XP because it was a boss task. And we get 100 points. I'm going to get this loot. And we're going to go see Dura Daddy again. Alright, Dura Daddy, what are you going to give us today? Something absolutely wonderful. Anku, it's easy. This is most definitely the last kill of this Anku task. I used the Expeditions bracelet so I could get it over with a little bit sooner. We ended up killing 55 rather than, what was the task? 72, I think it was. It didn't take too long. It took like 10-ish minutes while I made a thumbnail for episode 3. Yes, I'm this far into the Slayer level, and I'm just now posting episode 3. Try to space out the videos a decent bit. Anyways, Dura Daddy, Abbey Demons. That is a pretty AFK task, and I've been skipping this, but I'm going to do it. Because it's AFK, I can focus on my iron, and that's the plan. That is the task completed, unless, nope, no whip. Unless we get a whip, there is absolutely nothing to write home about, but that is a good sign. Because that means Dura Daddy is going to give us something incredible. Bloodveld, that's not incredible, but pretty good task. With the final kill of our Bloodveld task right here, Dura Daddy is going to give us the most wonderful of worms. Lizardman, I ain't even mad about that. With this being the final Lizardman of the task, it is our last opportunity to get another Dragon Warhammer, in which we sadly do not get it. However, we did get quite a bit of GP for that one, just over a mil, nice. But that also means that we get another opportunity to get something wonderful from Dura Daddy worms. Okay, that's what I said last time, but I guess it's this time. We are headed back to see Dura Daddy after that worms task. We got a dragon sword, which isn't crazy. It's a collection log, which I already had, but we got another one, I guess. Dark Beast, very easy. End of the task snuck up on me. I'm sorry if my voice sounds whack. I am very congested and happened very suddenly. I don't really know what happened. Abbey Demons, back to AFK time. Nice. Sitting here killing my Abbey Demons. I don't know how many extra I killed, but my task ended a while ago, I guess. We're going back to Dura Daddy, and I don't really know what we're looking for, but he's gonna give us something good this time. Dark Beast. Not good, but not bad. Quick and easy task of Dark Beasts all finish. We got 152 coins as the last drop. We are absolutely rich, and we've only got 40k left until the level. So we're gonna get Hellhounds. That means we are finishing up this level at Cerberus. With this kill of Cerberus coming to an end, we are not finishing the task. However, that is level. I didn't even get a pop-up. Well, that's depressing. I didn't even get the pop-up, dude. What the frick, man? But anyways, that is level 97 Slayer. As you can see right here, we still have 70 kills left on this Hellhound task. So I am going to put the task on pause for now. I'm going to sell the loot tab like we have been doing, and I'll continue this task in the next episode. But before we head to the GE, leave your comments down below with how much you think we made in this episode. But you guys don't get to see at the end of this episode. You guys will see in the next episode. So goodbye. I hope you enjoyed. 2 more levels to max, baby. Let's go.